My parrot has a vague understanding of the word no. He knows to stop doing what he's doing when he hears it, and he knows how to say it. He knows it's a word that is used when he's doing something he shouldn't be doing. However, being told no doesn't make him stop doing it in future. If he's ever out of my sight or if I'm not paying attention, I know exactly when he's doing something bad, because he says no to himself as he does it. My pigeon has the same understanding. He knows he has to stop whatever he's doing when I say no. Sometimes he stops, sometimes he doesn't, because he's a little bastard. Sadly, he's a pigeon, thus he can't speak. But I love that apparently this is a thing with birds. My cat understands the word no because she will stop what she's doing, look at me, then go back to whatever she was doing. This just reminds me so much of my dog. She loves going into the garden, but knows full well that she's not allowed to bark at people walking past the fence. When she did, we used to send her back inside and tell her to go to her cushion. Now, however, whenever she's outside and barks at the fence, she'll walk herself in and lays down on her cushion before anyone said anything. Like, you could have just not barked? Then you were allowed to stay outside? I work at a vet's office, and we have an African gray parrot named Kuka that lives in the lobby. He loves to rip down boxes and bags of inventory on the shelves behind him. And before he pulls them off, he says, "No, Kuka, stop that!" Because that's what we yell to him every time he does it. My son Kunur is like this. No is one of the words she can actually say, except when I tell her no, she either screams at me or tells it back. I tried saying he-why in a very firm voice since she started doing it, but now she can say hey. The only vocals she knows so far are no, hey, yup, and a bunch of booping and screeches and clicking. Besides always getting into stuff and me having to tell her to knock it off, she's a good girl, and I love her to the moon and back. OMG, if Kappa could talk, this would definitely be her. She's a dusky Kunur, and Kunurs are right at the edge of being smart enough to talk, and females are less talkative than males, so no real words for her. Unlike the cockatiels I had before her, she definitely knows and understands the things I'm telling her, and makes a conscious choice to do other than what I'm asking. The cockatiels either understood me and did what I wanted, or didn't understand me, and that's the only reason they wouldn't do what I wanted. You can see it in her face, the furtive way she looks at me while doing something she knows she's not supposed to be doing, the way she'll be actively doing thing, and making loud noises while doing it when I'm not paying attention to her. But the instant I turn away from my computer to her, she suddenly goes quiet, or furtively runs away from what she was doing. It's hilarious. Cats are the same way. No just means to do it when you're not looking. Depending on the cat, they'll even do it while you're looking. Not because they're unaware of the rules, but because they like to test their limits. Like when you catch them on the table, they won't jump off, they'll sit there and maintain eye contact, waiting for you to make the next move. At least my cats do. My cat Mort had a very specific meow he used when he was about to do something he knew was naughty. I would hear it across the house and be like, "Mort, what are you up to?" and find him chewing plastic sharpening claws on the furniture, or something else he knew wasn't allowed. I called it telling on himself. I've been told that when I was a toddler and doing things wrong, I would just sort of go, no, 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 in a low voice the whole time I was doing it. I tried to train my cat to meow when given the cue, "It's for you," because I want to be able to put her on the phone with my parents. She already had a vague idea of what "it's for you" means, which resulted in her taking my phone and me laughing so hard that I accidentally reinforced the behavior. Oops! Our African gray used to rattle his water dish around in his cage and spill water everywhere and directly yell, "Stop it!" He must have assumed "stop it" was the term for rattling the water bowl and spilling water, because when he got a new cage, he could now longer play that trip and never said that again. My bird will do something similar. When she tries to bite at people's toes, she'll go E-H, because that's what we say when she does it, and she knows it's bad. Whenever my burb is being scolded, he pauses to listen to the lecture and then starts dancing immediately afterwards.